Today I have for you the top 5 best weapons and class setups in Modern Warfare 3. At the time of me recording this, it's currently double weapon XP, so I highly recommend ranking up these weapons and trying these builds out for some high kill games and potential MGB nukes. If these setups do help you out in any sort of way, make sure you guys click that thumbs up button so other people can see this video. It can help them out as well. If you would like to see some more MW3 content from this guy, make sure you guys subscribe with all those notifications on. Without further ado, let's get into the first class setup. Starting off with everybody's favorite SMG, the Striker. The range on this is just absurd. The TTK is incredibly quick, and this is the build I've been using for forever now. So we got the 60 round drum. I don't have the 48. If I had the 48, this is what I would be using. So keep that in mind. The 60 is just kind of what we have to deal with right now, but the 48 would be my go-to. I then have on the XRK Edge B4 hand stop. I don't know why it says a different one on the top left, but this gives me an increase in my accuracy and recoil control. I have on the Striker Recon barrel. This gives me bullet velocity and damage range. Like I said, this thing's already a beast at a range. So if I kind of throw attachment on that gives me even more range and bullet velocity and whatnot, it's gonna make it just that much better. You may be even outgunning some of the best ARs in the game. That's how good this is. I have on the Lockman Mark II light stock. I get sprint speed, movement speed. This helps me get around the map a little bit more quickly, be a lot more aggressive, and that suits my playstyle the best. And then I have on the tack grip where I get tack stance spread. So when your weapon turns to the side, you're gonna be a lot more accurate because that spread is gonna be a lot tighter, and that's gonna help you win a lot more of your gunfights. And I get sprint to fire speed, so the weapon comes up quicker after sprinting. Very straightforward, unbelievable build for the Striker, man. You get ammo, the TTK is gonna be incredible from the barrel. We got some movement with the stock and the rear grip. It has everything you need for a weapon setup. For our second class setup, we have the MCW, AKA the ACR, and I have 2 different builds for this weapon specifically I'm gonna share with you all. So for the first one, we have the 40 round mag. 60 is a little OD. I know how the TTK can be, but if you're missing a lot of your shots, feel free to put this on. I just find the 40 to be perfect for me. I have on the L4 flash hider, and this gives me, and this does not give me melee damage and hip fire spread. There we go. It gives you vertical and horizontal recoil control and then gun kick control. It makes this thing into a laser beam. It already is. Imagine how much more accurate it is with this muzzle on. I then throw on the second line Mammoth heavy barrel, and this is going to greatly increase the damage at longer ranges. Once again, just increasing that TTK at long range engagements. And on top of that, I get aim walking steadiness and aim walking speed. I do it in every single gunfight. So those 2 right there are incredibly beneficial. For the optic, I have on the I'm calling it the ELO sight, man. I know it's called the Mark 23 reflector, whatever, but this, best optic in the entire game. You can either use this or the slate reflector. It's all personal preference. Again, big fan of this one. And then my final attachment is the Tempest A90 strike stock. And I have this on because, again, my aim walking speed means everything to me. I love it. I do it every gunfight. So you get a huge increase in that. We get movement speed, sprint to fire speed, and I love that. I want mobility on my AR. Now, there are some cons to this where it's gun kick control, aiming out of stability. You barely even notice it. It's unbelievable. So it's a game changer to not really notice any of the cons, but notice all the pros that this offers. Now, my other build is a lot more for ground war, and all I do is I throw on the 60 mag, and then I throw on one of these suppressors. I think it's this one right here, because you do lose out on recoil control, but again, you barely notice it. So this is the second build for the MCW that I like to use for ground war. It's more of a stealthier build. You get a bigger mag, you're off the radar, and this works just as good as the other one. For the third class setup, we have the MTZ, which is essentially the M13 on steroids. It's unbelievable. It has a high fire rate like the M13, but hits way harder than the M13 ever did. By far better than the one from MW 2019 and from the one from MW2. Me talking about it doesn't do it justice. You guys got to check out my gameplays I have with this. I just dropped it a few days ago. Check it out for this video. So starting off, we have the 50 round drum. Like I said, high fire rate. You're gonna be burning through ammo. Throw the biggest magazine on so you don't have to reload after every single gunfight. We have the Bruin Bastion angled grip to control that recoil that the weapon will have due to that high fire rate. Same with the Zenith 10 compensator. When you pair this muzzle and our underbarrel here together, 0 recoil. Thing doesn't move whatsoever. I then have on the MTZ Clinch Pro barrel, where not only do I get aiming idle sway, so it's gonna make the weapon just not move all over the place, it'll help you with your accuracy, but we also get bullet velocity and range, so it's gonna make this thing eliminate enemies so much more quickly, at longer ranges. Obviously, my final attachment's gonna be my favorite optic, man. The Mark 23 reflector. Just super open, clean, and clear. Perfect. Again, me talking about it does not do it justice. The gameplay that I managed to drop with this in my video from a few days ago, that'll do the talking for me. Now for the fourth class setup, we're gonna step away from the ARs for a sec here. This longbow sniper is ridiculous. No matter all those other weapons I showed you, they're great, fantastic. But if someone has this, you're done for. Snipers are so broken in this game, so try this out, and I promise you, you're gonna feel like you're aimbotting and cheating. I don't know what it is, but the aim assist is ridiculous on this sniper specifically. So we have on this demo 650 grip, I get aimed on sight speed. So you wanna be quick and snappy with this thing. It's a sniper to be quick scoping and running around with it. So we're gonna need that. For the bolt, I have quick bolt on, and if you miss a shot, whatever it may be, you could shoot again a lot more quickly. That's what this attachment does for you. We have on the stockless stock. You get sprint to fire, so the weapon comes up quicker after sprinting. You get movement speed, get around the map a lot more quicker, and then aim walking speed. So honestly, I recommend strafing with this thing. It is just unbelievable. We have on the laser, and this is gonna give us more aimed on sight speed, so that's why I threw it on. And then the final attachment is the Pro 99 long barrel. So you're guaranteed those one-shot, one kills at longer ranges, and you're not getting a boatload of hit markers with it. Again, you do lose out on a little bit of aimed on sight speed. I promise you, you do not notice it. It is still incredibly quick. This weapon build I just gave you has been ruining my MW3 experience, taking me off my MGB nukes. I'm mad at myself for giving it to you because it is just, I'm tired of running into it, and I feel like I just made it worse. And then for our fifth and final class setup, I think I saved the best for last. This is my favorite weapon in the entire game as of right now. The Bass B. A battle rifle? Yeah, my arse. This is a full-blown AR. So here's the build I got for it. We got the 45 round mag, which is the largest mag on it. It's okay though. It has a little bit of a slower fire rate, but it hits like a truck. So that's more than enough. We have that D37 grip. We get an increase on our recoil control. That'll help us land a lot more of our shots, which is great. That'll lead to a faster time to kill because again, this thing hits like a truck. I then threw on the Bruin Bastion angled grip. Once again, it's like my go-to underbarrel, and you get a huge increase in your accuracy just like the rear grip. So again, this thing, zero recoil at this point. I have on the Bruin Venom long barrel, bullet velocity, range. The TTK on this, that long range engagements, unbelievable. You're gonna think you're getting sniped. That's how strong it is. Do I gotta say anything, bro? I got my good old favorite optic on. But before you do that, one last thing. No matter any of these class setups that you guys try out, the rest of the loadout remains the same. So I love the gunner vest. I get maximum ammo. It helps me reload my weapons quicker. Go-to vest, all right? You do get overkill, so feel free to throw on whatever secondary you want. I just have on the shotgun, never use it. I got the flash grenade on it, which is very helpful, just a bunch of enemies stacking or whatever. You know, they ain't gonna see me no more. I got the frag grenade, which is super good in this game. I don't know what it is. I find myself getting very consistent kills with this, so I recommend throwing that on. We got the ammunition box, just in case you do run out of ammo, you got a little bit more with the ammunition. I got quick grip gloves so I can swap between my weapons quicker, and then the EOD padding to protect me from any explosives. Guys, try these builds out for yourself, I promise you. I've been dropping nukes on stream with them, and I think you guys could also get your first or second or third or 10th nuke using these builds I provided you. If there's something I missed out on that you think should have been in the top 5, let me know in the comments. And if you made it to the end, I want you guys to comment down below best weapons in MW3. All right, I'll be liking 100 guys' comments, and I'll see you in the next upload, only if you guys are subscribed with those notifications on. All right, you guys all stay safe. Have a great day, and I'm out. Peace.